Great topic, by the way. We're definitely going to hit that today.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to the Bob and Mike cast. I am Mike Ismarchik here with fellow realtor Bob Greenlaw.
Hey, Mike.
How's it going today?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing great, man.
Well, that's good. You keep looking over at that coffee I made you.
That's what I was going to say. I'm sipping on something, some concoction here.
Yeah.
And a red Solo cup.
Solo cup.
Non-alcoholic today.
Allegedly.
But what'd you put in this thing, man? It's a coffee drink.
It's magic, dude.
Yeah.
It's magic. A true barista never gives.
Okay.
Never gives his clutching details, but
yeah.
It's a good mixture.
Well, one of the things in this brand new office, we have an amazing coffee machine.
Yeah.
And
then I made it more amazing.
You've been kind of experimenting with some things there.
Yeah. Wasn't crazy about the original blends that, he offered in the machine, and it was weird.
And there's like 20 different blends too.
And they're really high in like sugar and calories too.
Yeah.
Like they're not like, it's not like just drinking black coffee and, it's good, whatever. But so changing things, dropping some sugar and got the guy to bring some espresso beans in and kind of doctor up the bean action a little bit. It's a benefit of being here, right? We're here. We're in front of the machine. Guy shows up. He says, "How is it?" I told him the truth. He doctored it.
You guys are best friends now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
guy walks in. He checks in with me first.
Put that coffee down.
Yeah. Coffee's for closers, baby.
That's it. You got to close. So you also brought in a sandwich today. What was that?
That was
And honestly, you're doing me no favors here because I'm trying to stay away from the gluten and the dairy, and you brought in this.
So my daughter ended up having some kind of a picnic thing with I don't know if it was just the boyfriend or friends or whatever, but she bought a ton of lunch meat. Anyway, lunch meat she bought was mortadella and capicola, right?
Yeah,
and it's the mild version, and she had enough of it. So this morning I'm sitting there, I'm like, fresh bread, get this fresh meat.
Yeah,
I'm like, hey, man, we're going old school.
Threw one together, threw
a little bit in there, wrapped it up, drove the Vespa in. I felt like a little Italian guy all over again.
Came in, you walked upstairs, you had your
oh man, I was loving
foil covered sandwich.
Yep, and you're like, cut me off a piece of that, whatever it is.
I gotta try it. It looked good.
Yeah, it was good too, wasn't it?
Oh, man. It was amazing, man. So I don't know what's going on. You're making me coffee, or
sandwiches.
I don't know what you need out of me today, but you're looking for some favor. I know.
Favors will come later. Favor will be later. But yeah, no, it was a great sandwich. So yeah, we just needed a little something to get us over the edge. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because you know how we get in here. We start doing this stuff and we start working and we start taking calls and we start making calls. Next thing you know, it's 3:30.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my, first I didn't eat breakfast. Second, I didn't eat any lunch. And the only thing I got going through me are these hopped up espresso drinks that I've got. And we are cooking, So yeah, we needed a little bread, a little meat, settle all this.
The only thing I'm missing, I don't have my name on my cup.
Yeah, well, that's coming next.
When it's ready, you say, Mike, coffee for Mike.
Coffee for Mike. You know what we got to get some personalized cups. That's what we're going to do. Next time on the air, we'll get some personalized cups.
All right. See, I see where you're going with that.
Wow. So what's going on with you, man? How was your weekend?
I got a little war going on at home. And not with the family.
Okay.
So that's all good. That's all good.
Yeah.
But
way to clear it up.
It's well, not summer yet, but we're getting into nicer weather. So outdoors, you start cleaning things up and getting things together. And I have a little war going on with nature, so to speak.
Oh yeah.
So I went out there last week, and I feel
like this is going somewhere.
Yeah. So bird droppings all over the patio, right? And it looked like there was just, it was a mess. Yeah.
Yep.
So cleaned it all up, right? Had it all clean, sprayed everything down. Next morning I get up and I'm looking outside, and sure enough, I have the outdoor TV and it's there's a cable box on top of it and it's covered. So I look on top of the cable box and I see a little bird's nest starting to form. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll stick a nest anywhere, man.
And honestly, listen, I have no problems with birds nesting. I'm not against that.
Sure.
But just not on my cable box. I mean, come on, they're sitting up there, and I get it.
Hey, that's prime real estate.
It is. Well, you know why?
They want to put a nest there. They need to call me first.
That's right.
Okay, we're getting a rip on this deal.
You got to pay for that.
You got to pay for stuff like that. Yeah.
So, you got to pay double for that.
Double, triple, maybe. Good real estate, flat land like that, warm box, electrical going on in there.
So, I go get the blower. I come out.
Didn't.
Yeah. So there was no eggs or anything in there. I'm not don't make me out to be the bad guy here.
Yeah, listen, no judgment zone.
I'm just defending my territory,
Yep. War on the homestead.
Yep. So that's the front I'm fighting right now. Right. So the birds are up there, they're trying to nest. And so, I blew the nest away.
Yeah.
So, go somewhere else. There's a million other places you can nest. And, so they're, I'm like, okay, so I'm watching. Now from inside the door wall, I'm watching.
It's war.
Yeah. And I'm sitting here just staring out the window, and sure enough, here comes a bird.
Yep.
Trying to build up, and I'm banging on the window, like, get away. And it flies away. So
maybe just sit outside next time.
Oh, just shoo it away.
You don't have to look like a crazy person.
Banging on the window. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Sorry.
Silence, please. Silence the phone.
I almost always remember to put this thing on Do Not Disturb, but then I forget to unlock it. And then my wife will call me.
Yes.
And be like, hey, why didn't you answer your phone? I'm like, oh no, I'm looking down. It's on mute or Do Not Disturb because we were in here.
Mm-hmm.
But I get it.
I get it now.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay. So then I'm watching and so I took the cable box out, right?
Yeah.
And I brought it in the house. Sure. And then there's a little heater next, like kind of in that area, right?
Yeah, on your patio.
Yeah. And they start building up there. And I'm like, what is going on? They are dead set on building in this patio area. So went online, Google, what do they not like? So I made a mixture, right? So yeah, here it is. Napalm. Right? This is a secret, right?
It's called bird napalm.
You're going to want to write this one down. Okay. So I took, you take peppermint oil, okay, and vinegar, okay, and lemon. Mix it up, spray bottle. I sprayed the top of that heater, and I put the cable box actually back on, sprayed it. Haven't been back since.
Really?
Birds flew close to it, hovered, and went away. They do not like that. Yeah. So
peppermint oil, vinegar, lemon.
Mix it up. Yeah. Right? Spray bottle. You spray. I hear
raccoons don't like that either.
Yeah, apparently anything, like most animals don't like it, right? Yeah,
that's why they tell you to put mint in a garden.
Yes. Yeah. So I thought I was cool, right? So we were good. Birds taken care of. Well, here come the bees.
Problem number two.
So I have a patio fire table thing there. I see him sitting there and I see bee.
Yep.
Swooping in, going under
somewhere.
I'm like, what is going on here? Right. So,
yeah, you can't win.
No, it's a constant fight. It's constant battle, man. I won that battle with the birds. Now here we are again. Right.
Bro, I got bats.
They're coming. Oh, bats. Yeah. You got bats trying to, nest?
Well, not so much nest. So the side of the house and the back of the house, right, have like little easeways into the like where the doors are.
Yeah.
So what I found out is a bat comes flying in like all crazy and they get like mosquitoes trapped up into a corner.
Okay.
So like if you have like a ceiling and walls in that corner, they'll like use their wings. They push the mosquitoes into
that's pretty smart.
And then just sit there and eat.
Yeah.
But when you eat, something has to come out.
Guano, right?
Guano.
Yep.
And not the guano that's worth anything.
Yes.
And then what it does look like is mice droppings. But it's not, because you can follow it up the wall and you can see like little pieces will get stuck in a web somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
But it's from a bat. And then we're sitting outside, we're sitting at, outside just hanging out. And we'll have like the patio lights, like those tea lights on. But then like right at dusk, you look up and you're like you see them flying. Like it's wicked, man. It's like Batman.
Yeah. Batman. Don't get bit.
Cover the hair.
We don't need that. Yeah. Well, he got the hair.
That's what I always say. Like, watch the hair.
Yeah. So, that's cool.
No, it's not cool.
It's not cool.
It's not cool to have bats. I mean, there's bats. Like, it's not like one or two. There's like 4 or 5 of them that fly around, dude. It's wicked.
Yeah.
So,
man. So you got a fight going on too.
Yeah, battle. It's like you said, it's a never-ending battle.
What are you gonna do with bats?
I don't know.
You just have to seal everything up, make sure that they don't
get in the house.
Yeah.
That's the problem with bats, right?
Yeah. So
same thing with birds, right? Birds, you can't
throw rocks up at the bats and they'll go after it because they're sonar.
Yeah, but I don't want to be playing with bats. You want
to try it? You want to test it?
Trying to get it out.
That's right.
Like, give them that,
Yeah.
Don't make that high squeaky stuff, dude. They'll come right at you.
Yeah. Well, you get nervous. Are they going to come at your
These
head?
bats are like, open winged, about a foot and a half. Like, they're not.
What are you in the Amazon?
They're not like these little. Yeah, these things are like.
Where do you live? In the jungle?
Dude, we have real animals where I'm at, man.
Oh man.
And I just went through my backyard and I had a buck rub.
Mm-hmm.
Had to have been from last fall, but man, he got right into some stuff and just tore that tree up.
Oh, geez. Okay.
So there's apparently deer too in the backyard.
Yeah.
You got a problem with deer over there.
Oh, there's deer out. Yeah, I saw some on the way here.
Yeah, those are crazy, man.
They just
jump right out at you.
They don't hide anymore.
No.
Mm-hmm. When I first moved in, it was
my father was convinced that the color of his truck made deer run into it. Seriously, he would say, "I don't know. It looks like the sky."
Was it red?
No, it was like a baby blue sky.
Okay, I gotcha.
And these deer, I mean, seriously, when he owned this truck, it's like 3 or 4 deer. Not to mention that the very last deer he hit totaled the car.
Okay.
And I mean, messed him up. Airbags, smashed his nose,
and
the whole shit thing.
Bad.
Right?
Yep.
Bad.
Mm-hmm.
But he got rid of that truck. He's like, I don't care. I don't want it anymore. He's like, I'm 70 some years old. I've been up north my entire life. I've never hit a deer, never been hit by a deer.
Mm-hmm.
This one truck, 4 deer. And I mean, running into the side of his truck.
Into the truck.
Yeah.
Oh, funny story.
You want to talk about war.
Funny story. Our buddy that you hunt with.
Yeah.
Lives close to, my house and where we have deer coming, now. Yeah. And he was up on his way to go hunting.
Yeah. When he killed that, but yeah.
And the deer just ran into him.
Boom.
And messed up his truck.
Yeah.
Talk about karma, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird. It's so weird, right? Karma.
Deer karma.
Deer vengeance.
He's going to take care of the deer and the deer took care of him.
And it did ruined his truck. And it ruined his whole week because it was on his way up.
On his way up.
Yeah. So I remember that too. Yeah. So like I said, crazy, right? So animals are destructive.
Yes.
But are they? They're kind of here. We kind of changed everything.
Well, we moved into their area, I guess, right?
Right. I mean, they have, lineage, if you want to use any type of thing. Like they have year after year of breeding in our area.
Okay. Well, you know what, though? I took over that parcel.
Yeah.
That is my territory, right?
So you're at war.
When they want to come on my territory, I got a little bit of a problem. Yeah. Now,
you either ask or you give me a credit card.
There's no permission.
You either ask or give me your credit card.
Yeah. Give me.
I don't hear this. You want to pay? You want to pay? You can have a nest on the cable box. Yeah. That's some premium action right there.
Don't get me started on the turkeys.
Oh my God. They're really bad this year.
Yeah.
I almost hit one yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like legit. And just thinking about it, I almost hit one yesterday. Came right up to the edge and it was doing circles. I didn't know what to do. So I slowed way down, come almost to a stop. This thing's just doing circles. So I don't know if it had already gotten hit and it didn't know what it was doing. It was a little confused because turkeys, they're a crazy bird.
Yeah, they're a little out there.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen one take off flying, but you don't want to be anywhere near that mess.
Oh, I've been attacked.
Yeah, because they don't fly with direction. They just fly, and they'll just fly into things, like smash right into the side of a house.
That's their move. That's what they do.
I'm telling you, turkey takes off. You need to be away from that action because they can go anywhere.
Well, I was working from home, right? And I had to go pick up my son, and there was a turkey on my front lawn during the day, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool." Yeah. Remember? Yeah, and the turkey was in heat, so so he was out there.
Is that what it's called?
In heat. Yeah. So he's trying to summon the female.
Jake. He was blowing up.
And the males in heat.
Males don't go in heat.
They're mating. Not in heat, but they're mating. That's what I meant. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Females are in heat, males are mating.
They're okay, whatever. So
but turkeys, they blow up.
Yeah, and he's making these crazy noises, and he's trying to, summon the women to come.
His chest out.
Yeah, so I'm in the office, and he's on my front lawn. Oh, this is kind of cool. I'm taking video, sending it. Hey, look, what's on my front lawn? This turkey, because you don't see him that often.
Yeah.
Well, this is cool. And then I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, man, I got to start. I got to get to my car.
Yeah.
And I have the car parked, in the driveway.
Yeah.
And the turkey keeps going up to the car and like puffing out, and freaking out.
He sees his reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't leave.
No.
Right?
He's battling himself.
Yes.
He just doesn't know that it's him.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And I opened the front door.
And now it battles you.
Because I'm like, okay, well, I got to figure this out. Because I'm looking at my clock. I'm like, okay, I
got to go.
Yeah. And so
I ain't got time for this.
I open the door like any other animal. You think it's going to scare and go. No, it starts charging at me. I shut the door and I get back in the house. Like, I don't know what to do. What do you do? A turkey's
Were you up in
charging.
the closet? Shut the door?
Shut the door. I ran upstairs.
Someone please come out. There's a turkey on the loose.
The turkey trying to get in. Call 911. I don't know.
God, that's fucking.
Yeah. So then I don't know what to do. I'm like, okay, maybe if I'm going to turn on the sprinklers, right? Maybe that'll get it to go.
You didn't.
Well, I was about to, right? And I'm looking out. I'm like, okay. And then the turkey, it starts walking. Okay. And it must have went. I didn't see it. Must have went around my house, side of my house. I'm like, all right, I got an opening. So
sprint to the car.
Sprint to the car. It sees me sprinting. Starts running after the car. I turn it on, pull in reverse. I'm going down in reverse. It's chasing me down the street. It chased me for 3 houses.
Oh, no
in reverse.
way.
I had to keep going. And then I had to go the other way.
That's awesome. You didn't get that on video either. I know you didn't.
I have pictures of the turkey.
Yeah.
And I'll
I know I've seen the pictures. I know you showed me the pictures.
I'm sure it was on the Ring.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Dude, seriously, you have to look that up. If you have it on the Ring video, that'd be
chasing
hysterical.
me. Yeah. And I must have looked like such an idiot.
Actually, you do, because that's what you sent it to me on. I watched you on the Ring. You're right.
Oh, but I do have a video while I was during the day, right?
Yeah.
The turkey was there, and this couple pulls up in their car, and they're like, "Oh, look at the turkey!" Right?
And
they stop their car, and the turkey's walking, and then all of a sudden it starts attacking their car, and they don't know what to do. So they're like, they were taking pictures, like, "Oh, this is cute," and then it starts attacking their car. Man,
I'm telling you that they're an amazing animal.
Not really. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the turkey.
Clearly, you are going to war against the birds.
Hey, listen,
I've been there.
Birds. I have bees and turkeys.
Yeah.
Against your bats. So yeah,
the bats are wicked, though. I got to tell you.
Yeah.
They are wicked.
Mm-hmm. Well, sounds like you have giant bats.
The guano that's left in the corner is insane. You'd think there's 7 bats or 10 bats in there. I mean, it's a pile. I'm seriously, I'll take a picture and send it to you. It's insane. And then as the summer comes and the mosquitoes become more plentiful as they're hatching, it gets worse. You'll wake up in the morning, come out to that little porch, and the corner is just a pile of guano.
Wow.
That's how many mosquitoes they're trapping and eating on the fly. Like, it's insane. Like, you got to watch video on this. It's nuts. Because I looked it up.
I've never seen them like just hover.
That's what they do. They kind of like take their wings and they cocoon them in, right? And they push them into the corner, because then the mosquito has nowhere for it to go. So while it's there, it's just like, you can eat buffet. They just start eating.
Yeah.
And then as they're eating, they're defecating, of course.
Yeah.
And then I got to get that out of there.
And you got to clean it up. Yeah.
So this is kind of wrong. Like I said, this is where I need a credit card. I'm not a janitor. But I got to clean it because it's at my door. If I don't, people are going to think I have mice, right? That's the problem. People don't know. You're going to look down and be like, "Ooh, there's been mice here. I don't want to go in there."
Yeah, yeah.
These people, pigs.
Yeah, no, seriously. You're right. You're right.
We do. We do that for a living. You look everywhere. Oh man, there's rice
looking
drop
for things. Yeah.
Everyone looks for the wrong or the negative in everything for some reason. I mean, everyone does, right?
Now you're getting philosophical.
No, I'm just saying, listen, you got bird problems, but why? because they're laying on your cable box. Are they doing you any harm, really? No.
Yes.
But you know.
They're doing me harm because I have to clean up after them.
That's it.
That's why I didn't want the nest.
Because you're going to be a janitor.
Yes.
That's what I just said. You need to pay me.
They gave me a preview the night before.
Right.
Of what they were planning on doing.
What's coming.
Yeah. And I said, no, not going to happen. Not here. Not anytime.
Not on my watch.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm spraying peppermint oil and
dropping peppermint drops 2 at a time.
Yeah, you know.
They say you can take that peppermint oil and just like drop all over you.
Put it on anything, man. You can use it in your hair.
You think it makes my hair stay up slick? Oh, I know everything there is to know about peppermint oil.
Well,
no, it's a good. I'm telling you, you got to have peppermint in your gardens. They tell you
peppermint,
that.
Yep.
Right? Mm-hmm. Mint.
Mint. Pepper and mint.
Peppermint. Mint. Just say mint. You need mint.
Saying peppermint and mint?
Just mint. No pepper.
Just mint. Some type of mint.
Everyone loves pepper.
Okay, gotcha.
You know that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you have mint in your garden. Keeps all the critters away.
Mm-hmm.
Birds, we're using a combo. Vinegar, peppermint oil, and lemon.
Yes.
Spray it. They don't come back.
Spray it. They don't build a nest.
So basically, I'm going to make a 50-gallon bucket of this stuff tonight. I'm spraying that stuff all over everything. Trees, the house. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I'm putting it in my sprinkler system, and I'm running it through.
There you go.
Mill. Everything's getting peppermint oil this year.
But the wife's not happy because I took her essential oil, peppermint oil, whatever, the stuff that she uses on her
$907.
Yeah, so it's like, it's like, what, $100 a drop or something? Like, hey, but you got to keep the birds out. What are you going to do, right?
$9.
So I don't know if you're going to be mixing gallons of it, but
oh my God,
you have to grow. You have to grow your own.
That's what we got to do.
Peppermint.
Grow it.
But then you got to squeeze the oil out of it.
I think they don't like it just in its because I think the mint plant is like most plants. Like I think if you crush the foliage or touch it, it releases the oil. It's like its own defense system. So you plant it around your garden. That's why, because as the critter crawls through the mint, it releases the oil. It gets on them. Mm-hmm. They don't like that smell. They go running.
You may want to try that with the bats. Spray that corner.
Interesting.
See what happens.
I'm going to do that.
The bats are good for mosquitoes.
That's
just
the thing,
not
though.
In your corner, not in one spot.
I got to be honest.
If they're flying around your yard taking mosquitoes, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But when they're concentrating and focusing on one area.
And it's on the side of the house. It's like my back door.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Can't have that. I got to go there every day, blow it out every day. It's crazy.
Yeah, you don't, and especially by the door, you don't want to open your door and like, oh, okay.
Yeah. You come out of that thing.
Flies in the
thing
house.
Is at night.
Now you want to talk problems.
Well, yeah. Right. So the thing is at night, I have I have all the lights on outside and they don't come when the lights are on.
Yeah.
So we turn those on deliberately every evening to make sure the bats aren't there when we're walking, but we don't ever walk through the back. You know how it's like that door in between the garage.
Yes.
So like nobody ever goes back there unless you're a guest, right? You're never I've never used that door in 10 years.
Yeah.
Just never use it. I go through the garage.
Oh yeah. So real quick, let's touch on the market. I'll tell you how the market is. I wrote an offer, 25,000 over guaranteed appraisal, and haven't heard back. Crickets. It's a tough market.
Cares.
Still a tough market. So anyway, great offers are not being accepted. You got to go big. But speaking of big,
you got to go like my offers that get accepted.
Relax. That's not. You want to.
Hey, have some coffee.
Should we throw the big board up?
Have some coffee.
We keeping score?
No. But you still haven't heard anything. Crickets.
No, I haven't heard anything. Yeah,
that's crazy.
You would think it's an amazing offer. You would hey, right away. This is good.
Yeah, this is really good. Wow.
Okay, well, thank you. Nothing.
Nothing.
Hey, offer received. Thank you. And then still waiting. So I would assume as time goes on.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna. This is where we were yesterday, right? So we were at this new listing that we have coming up.
Yeah, beautiful Belleville Lake.
One of our listing agents, Danelle Ledden.
Yep.
Is throwing this up there. It's coming live, and we wanted to give a sneak preview. And this is just a quick video, but it's an amazing property, man.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
So here, I'm gonna hit play here and throw it up.
Give it the run of the mill.
Yeah. So you can see, I mean, we're just quickly going through that. Indoor pool is sick, man.
Oh man, with that offset bar like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that leads outside.
Mm-hmm. And it's a cigar bar, so it has a screen that comes down that keeps the smoke inside, right?
And it has a whole filtration system.
Yeah.
So like you didn't smell any cigar.
No,
and apparently these people use it like daily.
Yes. Okay.
Not like an occasional cigar. Like they smoke cigars all the time in there.
Yeah. And there's an amazing there's a wine cellar that how many bottles? Do you remember how many bottles?
Tons.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
But it's on Belleville Lake, and the listing price is $2.99 million, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
So it's just under 3.
Yeah.
So it's a steal under 3.
Well, listen, it was built in 87 for over $5 million at the time.
Yes.
Just to give you an example of what the quality is.
Imagine what it would be right now to build that house.
To build that house right now would be, you're getting it at a steal at 2.9.
8 acres on Belleville Lake.
Yep.
With a nice boathouse.
Beautiful boathouse with 2 lifts.
Mm-hmm.
Another 3 docks, plus an electronic lift for like jet skis and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Carriage house that has
it's like 3,000 square feet.
Your RV,
it's got a whole car wash. Yeah.
With an upstairs like living area, basically another
house because it's. I mean, you could call it your groundskeeper's house if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, literally could live. Anybody
probably
can live there.
would need for 8 acres.
Yeah.
Fully stocked pond.
Pond or pool or a pond. Pond would be pretty good too.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So you have a pond in the front.
Get the pool in the pond.
Well, no, you have a pond, a pool,
in front,
and a lake.
And a lake. Yes.
So it's got the 3 waters right there.
Yeah.
And technically, if you know anything about Belleville Lake, from what I'm told, the Huron River used to run through it. So there's a good current through Belleville Lake, which used to be part of the Huron River.
Yes.
There's a whole story to it. We're not going to get into it, but that's what I've heard. So really, you got all of them: pool, pond, river, and lake. Boom.
The quad water.
You're going quad water.
Yeah.
That's rare. 4 times. 4
times water.
Water everywhere.
4 ways.
Anyway.
Yes. So, but yeah, no, it's an amazing house. And that's going to hit the market soon. And
Friday, I think.
Yep. So
whatever the date is.
Yeah,
we have a huge gala going on there though, by the way.
Yes. Brokers open.
We're doing a huge brokers open there Friday. So that'll be cool. Get some of the big brokers.
The
big
owners
names.
are sending out a nice bottle of wine that they pick special for the occasion.
Yep.
Coming out of the cellar.
Out of the cellar.
Should be a good time.
Yeah. I think it'll be nice. I mean, we're going to drop live from it. So that'll be cool.
Yeah. We'll
first time doing an open live kind of.
YouTube live, Facebook live, whatever.
Yep. So from the event. So it's going to be our first rodeo with the live feature, which will be fun. So look forward to that. That'd be fun.
And
Magic Mike over here on the box and making it happen for us.
Well, you were going to bring your speaker, right? Your gigantic speaker, but they don't need it because the whole house is really wired.
Dude, that thing is.
It's wired for like amazing sound and lights.
You can have lights go on, off, in, out, up, down, turning on, off, cameras inside, outside.
There's lights everywhere.
Everywhere.
And they're all just programmed.
And what's the other thing too? Like we have like the watering system for like all the grass comes from the lake, but it's powered. The whole 8 acres is grass. It's insane. It is one of the most gorgeously manicured lots I've ever seen.
Yes, the grass is in great shape
and fantastic. No brown, no. I mean, we were pretty amazed.
Recycle from the lake, so you're not really wasting water.
Yeah, you're not wasting water.
Yeah, there was 2 pumps coming out of that lake that feed that, and then there is another sprinkler system for the just surrounding the house.
Which is that goes through a filter actually.
Yes.
So that one's specialized filter. So anything close to a building was double filtered, even though there was no appearance of any type of, they just did it to do it, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Nice
but it was
downstairs
insane.
And just everything you would need in a house, like to entertain.
Covered. Perfect
entertainer's house.
Covered.
Yes.
That pool combo, That was cool.
And we were in there, and it's usually you go to those like, you know, indoor pools. Like even when you go to like a rec pool or you know something like a high. Yeah, it's really humid. It was comfortable.
Well, he had a whole system.
Yeah,
they have this thing suck all that humidity out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got to see all that.
Yeah,
that was insane.
It was So
like they have
everything was thought of.
They can literally make it a zero humid environment, but then it's just constantly running, you know, and all that. Yeah. But you can turn it way down so it's comfortable.
Yeah,
and it had like a loft area with like a couch where you just go up there and chill.
Overlooking the pool.
The pool. You can see the kids down there. No one, you know, if you're not in that little bar area, which was cool, right? But if you want to like get an overview of things, that was neat.
If you want a little heat, a little humidity, sauna right there next to the pool.
I mean, seriously, it was cool.
Yeah, it was an amazing house, man.
And then it opens up to the outside, and the backyard is just, I mean, the view to the lake is phenomenal.
You know, that's probably one of my favorite parts of this job is just going out and seeing these unique houses and walking through and so cool.
Insane.
Yes.
Insane. So. It's like looking at that infinity pool from Matt Stafford's house, you know?
Matt Stafford, that was a cool house.
I mean, just imagine having that view every day.
And I think didn't he have the Pistons floor in his trophy room? Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. But anyway. All right. I think we're done.
All right.
All right, brother. We got to get to it, man. By the way, I need a refill on the coffee.
I'm sure you do. Gonna run out of red Solo cups.